G'day everyone and welcome to the final game of the Men of War Anzac Community Group Assault Squad, or Men of War is the Anzac Assault Squad Community Group, who cares, it's the last game, it is the final, we are here, it's been a long road and we're here. Last game, Tramway, Rochford J versus CONSITINI. You know the players, I know the players, Strats on the other side, I link all these goodies, and let's buckle ourselves in for some beautiful, hopefully majestic Men of War Assault Squad 1v1 action here on Tramway. Is it just called Tramway? Yes it is, I'm pretty sure the 2v2 map is called Tramway Depot, but Constantini's been cut down early. He's already lost 2 or 3 of his soldiers just there. He's also gone to a bit of a prone position and gone with that beautiful lob of the grenade into the Assault Rifleman, but I think the Assault Rifleman might have actually thrown that away or it bounced off the sandbag, but it doesn't matter anyway. He loses his life to that early bar that Constantini has laying back in a beautiful position. I'm pretty sure you can't get in a tree on this R5 version of the map. And a Tramway Depot 2v2, the regular maps, you can for sure 100% use that tree for machine gunners, but not on this game. Well, not on this map, I should say, as it is the R5 map pack, and it's been balanced. And Rochford having a little bit of micro trouble there, not getting his machine gunner's gun up, and Constantini's micro right now is just tearing through Rochford J's line. This is not a very, very good start for Rochford, I suppose. Constantini will get the first point. Oh no, he won't get the first point, or he might get the first point if he captures this middle just here. He has the right hand point. Rochford has the left hand point. At the moment, the shotgunners of Constantini, there will be an absolute shotgun spam arrow on this map right now. Look at that beautiful range there, as that was easily able to take out the Assault Rifleman, who was behind a sandbag. No, he was not behind a sandbag at all, but he's going to be able to take out this SMG soldier for sure. But both players heavily microing on this side. You can see that both players want the kill, and eventually Rochford comes out with the spoils there. He's got a regular squad as his second buy. Interesting in a 1v1, but we'll see how it pays off, as that machine gun really needs to be moved to a better position. Maybe that little wooden crate there would be a much better location for it, as it's not firing at all. Hopefully Rochford realises that soon, but in a 1v1 you can see how much it's hurting him right now. He needs to get on the move ASAP. Here comes some more shotgunners from Constantini. I would not put that machine gunner in a building. I suppose do whatever you want, I'm not playing, but I would not advise putting that machine gunner in the building, because it's not going to be able to shoot out of there anytime soon. But the shotgunners get cut up, or one shotgunner gets cut up before he can do ultimate damage, and that machine gunner, that shotgunner will also probably be cut up in the meantime. Let's head back to the middle. I haven't been there for a while. The Rochford machine gun dilemma is still happening. The bar placement of Constantini is still absolutely beautiful. My GGs, that is a really great place. Finally that machine gun starts firing. Rochford has worked out how to put him in the proper cover, but look at that. That bar position is absolutely brilliant, but unfortunately gets shot in the back by the machine gunner, so it wasn't as brilliant as what I thought it was at the start. Gets shot in the back, and the middle is now being camped by the German team of Rochford J. Here we go. Anyway, there's some just light micro skirmishing going on around here. Constantini's going to run around with a rifleman, and then Rochford's going to run back with a rifleman in response. A grenade is thrown. I think it might have got stuck in the tram, and it could not get through. Nice grenade there by Rochford. He might get himself a kill. He does get himself a kill, and he might have done some damage to the soldiers around that American soldier as well. So very, very nice work there by Rochford J. He's gone with a second regular infantry squad. Not assault squad spamming. He's decided to go for something a little bit heavier. Probably because they come with the MG42, so he doesn't have to keep spamming that MG timer every single 2 minutes. He's just going to get one with every single regular squad that he buys. He's also gone with an SMG soldier out here. I would advise getting maybe a sandbag or two along this flank to just make sure it's covered. Middle's kind of having a bit of a chilled moment. The left-hand side is still being heavily attacked by shotguns, but Rochford J, I said not to do it in a building. I probably should shut up. I'm not the one playing, as that is a brilliant position, as that is cutting down anything, all the shotgunners who try and run through this area, and will also be able to keep that machine gunner peeled down eventually. But here comes Constantini's shotgunner, probably throw it, I was going to say a regular grenade would have been so much better through the window. There it is. That went straight in the window, sure. There it is. That was beautiful. Very, very well played there by Constantini. Knew where to throw the grenade, and he got it right in there. And here comes Rochford. He's going to destroy some of his own cover here, but if he goes for maybe this area, it could end up being very good. It depends how far he can actually get with this Goliath right now. Very, very smart buy. Maybe he's trying to take out some cover. This would have been a nice target if he went that way, but there he's going that way right now. He might get 4 or 5 soldiers, but I don't really know what his aim is to do with this. Yes, he's going to blow up some cover, but I suppose that was a decent idea. He blew up some light cover and all those sandbags. Actually, no, it was probably a little bit better idea, because now Constantini has to put up his own sandbags and risk being in the firing line while doing so to get some basic hard cover around that point, or some soft cover as sandbags known as. And those shotgunners go down like a sack of spuds just there being cut down by the assault SMG soldiers and the assault riflemen that are all scattered around this point. I would advise Constantini, Rochford, sorry, setting up some sandbags a little bit further back so those shotgunners don't have that advantage of running all the way up here, then being able to shoot around that corner, but each to their own at the moment. The rifleman of Constantini is just doing some sneaky little work back there at the middle. We see the beautiful machine gun placement of Constantini. He's worked himself out, and he's captured those sandbags at the bar, and he's trying to take shots at that MG. That was a beautiful grenade that exploded in midair, by the way, just then from Constantini, that rifleman throwing his grenade. Very, very nice. Here comes AT infantry as well from Constantini. And Rochford, he doesn't use AP grenades. He uses the big explosion ones known as the AT grenades. A bit more technical term than big explosion ones. And yes, he gets that rifleman of Constantini obliterated within the 2 seconds of it contacting the ground. And here comes a bit of an assault flank right now from Rochford J. So very, very nice movement from Rochford. We see Constantini spamming out those bars. Good idea in cover, in close. But I think if this assault squad soldiers, if these assault squad soldiers were to run around this side, maybe it would probably be a little bit better. But the middle is starting to be capped by Constantini, as the number of bars he currently has out is very, very good. P3. Goodbye. The Croc Sherman comes up pretty soon. I'm tipping about 2 minutes we might see a Sherman Croc. I think it's about the 10-minute mark that it comes out. I don't quote me on that. I don't really know exactly when things come out, but I know they come out pretty soon. Oh, this could be perfect. Wow. That was absolutely brilliant. I don't know if Rochford played that perfectly, but that machine gunner actually cut down the wooden boxes and then was able to fire the HE shell and gets hull damaged by an AT-man somewhere, I'm guessing. I'm pretty sure that nothing else would have got it. I can't see any AT gun or anything on the field. But yes, that HE shell got those two machine gunners that were there. I'm pretty sure one of them was a 30-cal machine gunner as well, so that was very, very nice work there for Rochford. Unfortunately, he got taken out, and that Panzer III well, it's not going to be repaired again, so it becomes pretty useless for the rest of the game. And it was pretty, wasted by, I feel, now. But here we go. Rochford is just going to counter the flank of Constantini. Nice grenade throw there. He'll get himself a rifleman kill, Constantini. And then he'll throw the AT grenade into there and get the nice kill on that assault squad leader and then die. But he took out 3 units for the price of 1. Very, very good trade-off, I must admit. I cannot hear the Croc yet, so it's obviously not out on the field. A Sherman would do just as well at the moment, but I suppose waiting for that Croc is much better. I'm amazed I haven't seen a veteran sniper. Many people say the veteran sniper in this map, or a sniper in this map, is on this map, is not very good, as in there are so many buildings, you have to micro it so much, but you don't actually realise how well a sniper can do on a map like this. You just don't think you'll be able to shoot past all the cover, but the AI, one thing it does brilliantly is it snipes pretty well most of the time, or I feel on this map anyway, because obviously guys are always shooting out of cover like this, and if you just had him back there, you could just easily pop him in the head. And snipers do just chip away at the opposition. But anyway, back to the left-hand side, these assault squad soldiers are being pinned down by the riflemen, but they're also giving back what they're getting. Some very, very nice work there by the AI. I'm tipping. I'm pretty sure Rochford is not direct controlling every single soldier of those. He needs to take down this machine gunner, though. This one's been giving him hell for quite a while on that side, and it's 21-7 right now. The game is stagnant. Rochford does lead by 14 points. He's also got a big assault squad clump around on this side. He might be making an attack on this right-hand side. Rochford gets some sandbags back here. I must stress that maybe he gets some sandbags and angles them facing towards the middle, so Constantini cannot come along and use them against him. That would probably be the better idea. A grenade is needed from one of these two soldiers. Anytime that one of them wants to lob a grenade, they can definitely lob the grenade that far. Anytime is a good time at the moment, because that middle is starting to be decapped. Here comes a Flak 38. The Flak 38, I feel, would have been a better buy than the Panzer III early on. I was thinking maybe Luke's or Flak, but he went with the Panzer III. It kind of paid off because it got him 2 machine gunners, but it kind of really didn't pay off because it died pretty much straight away. And he needs some micro out on this side, Rochford. I don't think he's actually concentrating on this side. As we see that one grenade, he's able to get 2 kills on his soldiers, and these Marines are going to just do some heavy flanking on this side. He needs to get some micro going on. The grenade especially kill this machine gunner. Don't worry about it, because the assault rifleman has done the job. He ends up getting killed himself, so just trading casualties there. Both players, I think it might have been in both players' AI as well. I suppose it looked like Constantini was actually microing and throwing some grenades. Here comes another SMG soldier. Thought it might have been a sniper of some sort. The Brandenburger is out. It's quite interesting that he hasn't got that. So is the Marder. And by the look of it, he probably, I suppose, no, he's just bought another assault squad, hasn't he? So I'm probably guessing he has no MP. Constantini, I feel as though Constantini might be a little bit up on the MP right now. I've seen the Marine squad. I think I saw the 30 cal gunner earlier as well. So you never know with Considini. He might have quite a little bit of MP saved up, and a Bofors on this map. Oh, even if you brought it out now, yes, it's obviously a lot later than the early game period. It's just past the 10-minute mark, so you'd probably say early to mid. Venturing closer to mid, you'd say, but a Bofors here, whoa, that would cut up everything right now, and I really struggle to see how Rochford could counter it, as he's struggling to counter Constantini's Marines, who are just jumping in buildings. Very, very good idea by Constantini. If you can get into the backfield, it is highly advisable that you jump in every single window you can, but unfortunately, when the enemy sees you, you're not going to last too long. Now, please set up some sandbags back here, Mr. Rochford. That would be very, very helpful, as I haven't seen many sandbags being set up. Yes, it's a map with a lot of cover around, but still, sandbags, just the extra cover is brilliant. Wherever it can happen, you need that extra cover. The middle is currently being capped by the US of the A, and there is a Ranger. So Constantini has gone with the heavy infantry this game. He's just going to try and micro his way through all his problems, and then really stock up on the heavy infantry. See, this is what you need sandbags for. The assault riflemen are not going to stand up against the Rangers in a head-on battle. If you had some sandbags or something, which you had that little bit of extra cover and defense, you could pin down these Rangers. Well, not exactly pin them down, but you could last so much longer. See, he's just being picked off there, that rifleman. I'm pretty sure that rifleman is going to die pretty soon, that one just there. But just the use of sandbags would have been brilliant just then from Rochford, but unfortunately that is an opportunity missed for our man, who I'm actually going for, hashtag Rochford2013. Too bad I don't have a Twitter account or anything like that, because I would be all over that shiz. But here comes some more Rangers from Constantini, flanking on this right-hand point. It's a bit of a light flank right now, but here comes a 2-2-2 now. I'm kind of questioning about this buy. He also needs to jump in that Panzer III very, very quickly, I might add, anytime he wants to. There we go, he's going to try, but he's going to get killed, is he, before he jumps in? No, he's not. Now the SMG soldier will try. Here comes a rifleman. I thought the rifleman might have been running to try and jump in it, but here comes the Panzer III, and let's see what the Panzer III of Doom, as I've decided to nickname it just then, can do right now. It's a very, very nice HE shell that takes out a shotgun trooper and a rifleman, so it's doing well so far. Here comes a Volkssturm to come up against the Rangers. See, and now the Volkssturm are just going to come over and get cut up by the Rangers. This is where if the 2 or 3 sandbags were along, the Volkssturm wouldn't have been able to stand up against the Rangers. I'm not saying that at all, but they would have just had that sandbag cover, and you never know what can happen when that happens. Also, the 222 should probably move around to here. Make sure it stays away from that rifle, the M16 recall-less rifle of the Rangers, and take some shots at those Rangers. It's 21-18 right now, so it looks like this game is definitely in for the long haul, as both players not going to let this grand final victory come easily. Rochford J is moving his tank around with no infantry cover whatsoever, but he's still got this rifleman and SMG soldier here. Constantini probably cannot fathom why he keeps losing that point, even though when we just evidently saw he had soldiers in and around this area, but unfortunately he's just not capping the point. So Rochford is completely gone against any of the information that I just gave to him. I'm not streaming, so he can't hear, and he's definitely not listening to it. But hey, there's a Stuart. Ooh, if the Panzer III was able to relocate itself over to here, kill this Stuart, I think we could have a blitzkrieg in fashion over on this right-hand side, but unfortunately the 222 gets damaged. I'd start repairing that as soon as you can. The pause has gone up from Rochford, so we will take a little bit of a momentary pause. Strat asks for the reason, and I don't really know why. He said his inventory open. I'm going to take a quick little second to... I'm going to take a quick little drink and then read Rochford says okay, so I think that means we're good to go. Let's go, come on. Con's ready, I'm pretty sure Con's is going to be ready, and he says yeah, so that means it's game on once again. So after that little pause, there was obviously nothing that happened in that little pause because, yeah, well, nothing can happen while the game is paused. Just a bit of Captain Obvious for you right there. I can hear the Stuart, but I still can't hear a Sherman Croc. Surely the Sherman Croc is... You can buy a stew for crying out loud, and you're 1.5 minutes away from a Nebel. The Croc is out. I'm amazed that it has not been used yet, and I'm amazed that this P3 is still alive with absolutely zero infantry cover around it. But here comes some Brandenburgers. Ooh, this could be tricky. If Rochford can get some Brandenburgers maybe in and around here, I suppose that infantry is there, the shotgunners and stuff. But if he can somehow kill the shotgunners, this sounds pretty not high tech, but it sounds pretty demanding. If you somehow kill the shotgunners, he has to do a lot of things. Kill the shotgunners and then maybe move some Brandenburgers. Just crouching down around all the back of these trams and stuff like that. It helps later on when there's a tank or something coming around, or a Stuart like this who's trying to get some sneaky side shots. Mr. Constitini, very, very nice. We need some infantry at the middle though, Rochford, and I nearly bought some there as I've been playing team games all afternoon and nearly bought some infantry for Rochford, so that would have been a very, very bad idea of me if I did. That would have probably stopped the game and absolutely destroyed it. But here comes a shotgunner who just gets obliterated by the machine gunner. That was a very vicious kill. Like, he came around, the machine gunner was there and just tore off his face with his MG. Very, very nicely as well. The middle is about to belong to the CONSITINI USA again, so it's going to be 23-19 and ticking up in the favour of the 19 team, which is the USA of Cons, and it is now belonging to CONSITINI, so obviously we'll start ticking it up as I say that, probably for the 4th time. Rochford gets the kill with a flak, but then just wants to make sure that that Ranger is dead, and that recordless rifle, that luminous recordless rifle, is picked up by a Brandenburger, because a Brandenburger with a Panzerfaust and then a recoilless rifle, that would be some stealthiness, tank killing that could happen right there. But Constantini's also pushing up on this left-hand point with some riflemen. I think the rifleman might be pinning down the machine gunner of Rochford, or maybe it just can't shoot down that low. But here comes some infantry from Mr. Constantini, and this is going to make it very interesting, but I suppose that was a very nice kill by the Volkstrom there to stop any charge that could happen. Spamming out that light infantry, that is my key tactic in 1v1s. I love spamming out light infantry and then just being able to securely micro around the battlefield. If you have good micro in a 1v1, it's definitely advisable going for the light infantry, but here comes the Stuart. I don't think both players realise that they cannot shoot through the trams, unless you get it luckily through the window, but these guns are not elevated enough to actually get it through there. So it is a little bit unfortunate for the both. It's track damage now, and I think it probably should be finished off. Maybe? No? Yes, maybe? No, you can't shoot through it. Track damage again, so maybe Consi just loaded APCR and just waiting for the right moment. As they're being cut up by shotgunners right now, you can hear that noise. That is beautiful. Rangers and shotgunners all over the place from Constantini, and main gun damage up on that Stuart, so that will be taken out in the due course of time. And he's also going to get very, very aggressive. We don't know what's around here, remember. We just killed some Rangers. We need some infantry around here, Rochford, man. Please. You've got assault soldiers sitting right back here. Just buy some SMGs or just machine gun, or just run him out and just, I don't know, just get infantry cover. Track damage. Croc. There it is. That's what everybody's been waiting for. That's what I've been waiting for, actually. And this is actually in a very, very good position for Rochford, because he can surprisingly shoot through the tram, and Mr. Constantini can't. So if he loads APCR and looks in the right freaking direction, we might actually see a kill. But here comes a H from Rochford, so this is just taking a bit of a turn for the worse. Kruinger, and obviously that will die. Oh, it's only main gun, so it can be repaired. And the Kruinger is up on the Croc, and the H is going to duel with the Croc, and whoever wins this battle, I feel, has the ascendancy to win this game. It's 24-26. The middle belongs to the German Rochford. This is a very important tank battle right now. The H just backs off again. Well played by Roch. But the weak turret can definitely be a problem. Hull pierce, so that is now completely decrewed, that Croc. I would be firing as many AP shells as I can before anyone can get in. Hull destroyed. 26-26. Croc's down. That's a pretty big moment in this game. I'm not going to lie. That is a pretty damn big moment. Because right now the Flak 38 can go completely unopposed. Oh, please don't tell me he's going to glitch it. Oh, you got to be kidding me. If he pulls out a glitch right now, that's it. Thank you. It's finally caught on fire and everyone's dead. I was going to say, if we saw a glitch in this final, I would be pretty damn unimpressed. And I'm pretty sure Rochford would as well, as it would have affected him. Here comes a veteran sniper also is very good for this side, by the way, as I was saying before. Don't know how good the snipers are when you just leave them. If you just left one back here, set him up with a sandbag, he could definitely pin down any infantry coming on that side. Rochford has this little sneaky assault squad and Volkstrom force here the whole game and done nothing with it. And he's going to use his 222 as cover. I wouldn't mind seeing that repaired, because that would be yet again another vehicle that the Germans, or that we have on the field compared to Constantini. And this game is kind of just settling down now. It's been pretty high action. There's been a lot of micro and stuff like that. It's 31-26, and it might just be settling down, and Rochford might be forced to make his last, Constitini might be forced to make his last hurrah, as Rochford is just comfortably sitting on the middle point, but I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit of an attack on this side here, but here comes Constitini's Rangers, just pushing around on this flank, making things a little bit more difficult than what they need to be, and Rochford comes with the H, needs a very good HE shell, take out that soldier first, please. He won't, as Constitini has a performance drop, and if he drops, this is not fun at all. Please do not drop Constitini. I swear to God, that would be the possible worst thing that could happen right now. Besides myself dropping, wouldn't really... No, it'd obviously worry me if I dropped, but if Constitini drops, that just wrecks the whole game. If I dropped, it would not really matter. But I think Constitini may have dropped... No, he's not. He's not. He's not gone yet. Still in Steam. I think Rochford might actually have the position to win. Oh, it's Constitini stopped performance dropping, so that means we can... There we go. The game continues, so nobody's going to drop and everybody's going to get to play. So, smiles around for everyone, and Rochford better be damn freaking careful with his H, because if I see this H taken out to a recordless rifle, I'm going to be pissed off for him not having infantry cover around his H. That is what you need. He's still going to try and HE shell those Rangers. I don't think they're there anymore, my friend. There is the M16 recoilless rifle soldier who's just sitting back there, and yet again we have another bit of a musical interlude from Constitini. Well, this is a little bit disappointing. Let's actually have a little bit of a look around the map and see how it is going for Rochford. On the left-hand side, he looks pretty, I wouldn't say safe. It looks like if maybe a Stewart or something came down here, maybe an M20 probably could cut into him. I'll check Steam again. He's still on Steam, so that means he has not dropped. If it would be kind enough to return to the game now, that would be absolutely beautiful. But yes, he's probably could push on this left-hand side or the right-hand side for Cons. The middle looks pretty solid, though, and that Goliath earlier on, when a lot of people said, when I said that Goliath, many people probably would have questioned the Goliath, but look what it's done. It took out all the cover here, and late game, look at the cover advantage that Rochford has. So it was very, very smart from Mr. Rochford J to actually use that Goliath to destroy the cover off the back of the map. And we're starting again. I'm tipping that this will surely be the last time that we have to restart this game. I'll have a little bit of a musical interlude for Constitini to fix his computer. But here comes the recoilless rifle. Now he switches to the HE. What are you doing, Constitini? What the hell was that? He threw TNT when he had his recoilless rifle, and now he's probably just going to get himself killed. Or he's stuck there somehow. Constitini has stuffed that up a little bit. I hope he doesn't watch that back on this, and I hope Strat wasn't watching that for him, because that would be a little bit embarrassing how that guy got stuck just there. The machine gunner from Constitini is doing a very, very good job there, and here comes the SMG soldier who's come through and picked himself up a ranger kill, so nice work there. He's also going to have to look at destroying that ranger at the moment. Rochford J, it's 39 to 26. Constitini has fixed himself. I don't know if you didn't read it, but he pressed the window tab, so that is always a way to crash a game, and I nearly pressed it then to give you an example, and that would have stopped the recording and crashed my game, so that would have been pretty damn stupid of me. But Rochford J has been... Look, the first life of the Panzer III, I wasn't very happy with it. The second life of the Panzer III, I was pretty happy with it. But the third life of the Panzer III, to be honest, I didn't expect it to live this far. But here comes some conscripts, some cons. So he must be planning maybe a 76 or something like that to come out and duke it out with that H. But he's going to need a point sooner or later. This is 42 to 26, and if he does not get his ass into gear, it is game over, ladies and gentlemen. That flak needs to be taken out. So many things need to be done for Cons in so little time. I should probably put down that pen. I'm done now. The Ranger somehow got to here and didn't take out the H. And there's another Ranger back there, is there? Yes, there is another Ranger back there from Constitini. And I'm quite impressed that this H is still alive, because I knew that there was infantry around the back of Rochford, but unfortunately Constitini just could not use it, even though he had the full advantage of knowing where everything was. Constitini's crawling his conscripts just into heavy gunfire, and it's really not going to get him a point cap late in this game. It's 45 to 26. I think this may be our champion. I'm not going to crown him yet, because stranger things have happened in Men of War, but it's 46 to 26. He's got just 4 points to get. He has a very commanding hold on the middle. I think we might be about to crown Rochford J as our 1v1 Australian and New Zealand Anzac community. Ooh, as the AT Bazooka just goes flying past, and he'll probably end up getting the kill here. Yes, he does. So well played, Cons. It's 48-26. It has been an absolute joy to cast these finals games, and the finals, and just every other game I've casted. Thank you to every player in the Anzac community who played with the utmost high spirits in every single game. Win, lose or draw, everybody was happy. Rochford says GG. I think that is over. Well played, Rochford. You are the champion. CONSITINI takes second place. Catch you next time.